That was an update from the city on the plane that has been missing since late Thursday night. At this point, we heard a lot of talk about the 120 pieces of debris that were found in the lake and around the shoreline, but they're not going into any details yet, Chris. Chris, I spoke with two women tonight who have been personally affected by drugs. One is a former addict. The other woman lost her brother to a drug addiction. They're speaking out in hopes of helping others. Thanks, Allison. Well, Cleveland 19 is getting answers tonight after more than 70 people were potentially exposed to carbon monoxide at the Lorain County Automotive Systems facility on Wednesday, sending 7 workers to the hospital. The Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner has identified the victim of a shooting and car crash on I-90 Friday night. 24-year-old Jamel Green was driving down I-90 West with a passenger when another vehicle pulled up beside them and opened fire. Green was struck in the torso and his car veered off the road, crossed traffic and struck a utility pole and crashed through a fence at Burke Lakefront Airport. Now a Cleveland 19 News consumer alert, and this is potential good news for your 401k. Wall Street was closed today for New Year's. The market ended 2016 with a whimper on Friday, but the Dow Jones Industrial Average smashed a record this year. There were at least 20 sessions ending on all-time highs. The Dow gained 13.4% for the year. Police arrested 95 people Friday as thousands of protesters descended on Washington, D.C. for President Trump's inauguration.
Yeah, a lot of the demonstrations earlier in the day were peaceful. During the parade, there were fires in those demonstration zones.
A big surprise for one woman waiting for a delivery of toys. She opened the box and found something illegal instead.
All right, having a little fun. Are Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris getting back together?
Ooh, but first, students, let's get in formation. Oh, ouch. Well, a new diet trend is emerging for the new year. Forget juicing and try souping. The New York Times says the appeal is obvious. Juices tend to be stripped of fiber and loaded with sugar, but soups can be more dense, filling, and warm. New souping companies are cropping up nationwide. Some even offered so-called bone broth options, popular in fasts and cleanses. Plus, a good bowl of soup can really be delicious, and that is true.
Before it was trendy, it was just called eating soup.
Right, and you know, if you're going to have to pick one of those, let's go with the soup.
Yeah.
I'm joined by Beth McLeod in the Weather Center. And Beth, are we expecting it to warm up a little bit or still chilly temperatures outside?
I like that she said the sunrise. Can we see it?
I hope we can. A group of high school students interested in marketing and business watched Trump's inauguration, hoping to gauge what the future may hold for them. Dentists say another habit to break for both your dental health as well as your overall health is to stop snacking all day long, especially on sugary foods and drinks. Dentists say it can increase the chances of cavities. And Mark has a look at what's coming up.
Ooh, well, I'm not a big fan of taking my chances anyways, but
well, what I want to know is, we showed a cheeseburger in that video. Who eats a cheeseburger after it drops on the floor?
The entire thing. Well, kids might like this rule, so maybe they should listen up. You don't want them getting sick, that's for sure.
But Sheeran posted a video on Twitter, and he announced new music coming Friday.
That's big. He is immensely popular.
That is big. And, you know, he didn't totally take off. He actually wrote a huge top song for Justin Bieber this year. So
there you go.
There you go.